Hi mates, it's your good lead singer 2D, also known as Stewpot, and no, not Tusspot. Welcome to my video. You know, recently I've been thinking about a lot of things that I love, like which is, you know, the undead and electro. But instead of talking about electro, I felt I should talk to you about the second thing, right? Well, let me tell you, my top 5 zombie movies. Alright, let's get things started with number 5, Land of the Dead. You know, it's not really a great picture, but it's done by the king of the genre, George Romero. It's a brilliant social commentary aspect, and the idea of what future humanity would have after the apocalypse, and how they tried to rebuild to hold on to the world. I love the fact they also got the Mentalist for this, because he's very likeable in the role. Also, a former collaborator, Dennis Hopper, is great as a mad king mixed with zombies that are beat down and oppressed by humanity, and it shows them rise up as a reference to Carnival of Souls. And all of this represents a post Murdoch would read to me at night to make me pee myself. You know, Mask of the Red Death. I mean, yeah, it looks like a sci-fi movie sometimes with its bad CGI, but most of the time it's a really cool movie. I mean, especially when they had that thing, Dead Reckoning, which according to AVGN's James Rolfe was the original title for Land of the Dead. So far, it's really cool to watch, especially with its foreboding atmosphere and sense of being trapped and alone on a place where you feel struggling. Also wanting to find a way to just branch out on your own and escape. I relate to that. Also, it's got Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright cameo as zombies. Heh. Number 4, Tokyo Zombie. This is a movie from Japan in the early 2000s, and you know what? It's really funny. It's a lot like a Three Stooges movie, but with just 2 of them. You know, like Laurel and Hardy. I do have to say that the first and second half are a little bit different, because in the first half, that it really kicks off and goes fast, and you really get a sense of the comedy between the 2 actors together, one who's bold and one who's got a throw. I don't know what Japan's obsession with throws are, but I like it. I tried it once. It has great slapstick, but it's got some weak zombie effects. But sometimes they do bring in something interesting, like with an ankle bite, or with some of the foreboding looks. But overall, it's just a cartoony movie. I highly recommend the English dub. It's just as hilarious as the original one. So yeah, give it a watch. Number 3, Zombie 2 by Godfather of God, Lucio Fulci. The unofficial sequel to George Romero's classic and creepy as hell movie, if you know what I mean. It has magical voodoo zombies that stagger like giants towards people, plus the way they look like sick or rotten people in a fungus looking way. Look terrifying. Also, the movie's got some pretty cool kills, like one involving an eye gouging and a neck biting and a fat zombie, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Also, this part right here scares the piss out of me because of Number 2, Return of the Living Dead. This is a zombie classic, and it's pretty sick, mate. Made by Ridley Scott's alien writer Dan O'Bannon. This is a punk-themed zombie flick, and the most insane and dark of all of them. Sorry, Lucio, but this one takes the cake. This movie is kind of a comedy in of itself, but a very bleak one. It really represents punks in a positive way, as well as it shows one of the most painful transformations into a zombie. Also, Dan O'Bannon made these zombies smart. He made them so they weren't just lumbering corpses, they were people in pain. They knew everything that they did in their past life, and they know what to do. And it also has one of the most creepy reasons why zombies eat people. It even started a pop culture phenomenon with zombies by having the zombie speak. And what did he say? That's right, that's where it came from. It's got great special effects and some really funny moments involving Linnea Quigley and her. Well, I don't want to show it because I don't want to get taken down, but I think you should just see the movie, because who doesn't love a good party? It's party time! And finally, we come to my number 1 favourite zombie movie of all time, Dawn of the Dead. Dario Argento and George Romero's creepy but enlightening film. set right after Night of the Living Dead, with a small group of characters as they venture into a mall while the whole world around them becomes silent, as well as some sort of disturbing parts, such as what would happen to children and innocent people during all this, and how society can collapse so easily during a worldwide epidemic. Plus, it has a great commentary on American shopping malls, portraying people as zombies wandering through the mall because that's what they did when they were alive. It's my favourite one because here zombies are more dead-eyed and comic book looking than usual stuff, although blue. My most favourite performances are from Roger and Flyboy Stevens. Their zombie looks are terrifying. One looks like someone in so much pain when they died, and the other looks like a victim out of a car crash. They lumber slowly and they stare at you while they do it. It's scary to look at. This is a crowning achievement for Tom Savini, other than Day of the Dead, and shows the disturbing eye-popping gore that he represents in his craft. I really recommend this. Also, it's frightening to watch because these zombies move really slowly, but they always get you in the end. It really freaks me out, but you know, I love it. So yeah, those were my top favourite zombie films ever. Let me know what your favourite zombie films were and how scary they were to you lot. Take care and remember, they get up and kill. And the people they kill get up and kill!